the Petrie's room. I think this is going to be a 10-minute skit, but let's enjoy it.
What? Sample starts in 10 minutes. Thanks, Katie. I want Dino just to be up on stage. And everybody's supporting him.
Brother John.
Hi, Tyler.
On deck, I need 11th grade girls. On deck, 11th grade girls.
Here comes the song and I cry.
On deck, 11th grade girls.
Oh, I got about 10 minutes to praying starts.
All right.
I wonder what this button is.
It's an easy button.
Welcome, friends. Welcome, friends. Please come in and close the door. At the proper time, we will need to have this room completely darkened. However, before the room is darkened, let us explain that the late James L. Kraft made a hobby of rocks. In a special room in his home in Wilmette, Illinois, Mr. Kraft exhibited all of his collection of rocks and gemstones. It gave him much joy to guide school children and church groups around the displays, but he always saved one corner of the room for last. It looked unimpressive at first, a corner with a pile of ordinary colorless stones, but these were his fluorescent stones. There isn't any magic or trick to what you see. We've tuned out the ordinary light and turned on the ultraviolet lights. In the background are two plaques. The parrot might be called a crushed stone painting. Fluorescent stone is almost powdered and then cemented in the board in a manner of a painting. The cross in the background is made again with crushed fluorescent stone. Mr. Kraft carried this cross with him from church to and at all close of each service. He would turn the ultraviolet light upon this cross and the congregation would join in singing familiar hymns of the cross. In his sermon in Stones, Mr. Kraft compared the character of stones to that of people, for there are many parallels. Hear now the voice of Mr. Kraft speaking of Peter's writings in the New Testament. Peter refers to four kinds of stones. First, he speaks of the Lord as the precious living stone. Next, he refers to members of the congregation as lively stones. Third, he refers to the chief cornerstone of his church as the stone of which the builders rejected, but which later became the head of the corner. And last of all, he speaks of the stone of stumbling and the rock of affection.
It's really good.
Often the real beauty and character of a person is hidden until it is brought under the influence of the light of Christ.